Very good morning all. Myself Tulasi Prajesh and I'm here to discuss with the management principles and application. Before moving on to the topic, let me discuss about what is the Calicut University 4-year undergraduate program. Now we are in the program CUFIUGP. What is CUFIUGP? It was actually the program adopted by the Calicut University in 2024. So, in 2024, like other countries, we are also adopting the CUFIUGP program. In this program, we are adopting the degree 4-year undergraduate program. Here, the degree students are having 4-year as their degree program, and in the 4th year, they are the research scholars actually. Okay, as per the FIUGP program, the major paper is Management Principles and Application for the first year BCom students. Now, I am going to discuss about some of the topics in the first module of Management Principles and Application. Okay, it is actually very simple and easy to learn for any student, even if the student is not from the commerce stream. Because any papers in the commerce stream are very easy to learn and very simple to adapt also. So the topics which I am going to deal with today are the concept of management, evolution of management theories, who are all the contributors to the management theory, and about the management functions and also decision making process and MBO. MBO means management by objectives. So coming to the paper, Management Principles and Application, this paper is actually very simple and easy to learn, as I said before, because anyone, normally the persons who are taking the BCom are, maybe they are not from the commerce stream also, they may be having some other stream in their +2 classes. Even if that you are not from the commerce stream, you can also take the BCom because the papers are very easy to learn. Okay. Coming to Management Principles Application, this is the major paper or the core paper in the semester, and this paper deals with what are all the principles and that how we can adopt or how we can apply these principles into practice. And let me discuss about the concept of management. Actually, what is management? Management is something which the activity done by a manager is getting things done through other people. Actually, when we are dealing with a company, and in a company, a manager is the person who is controlling everyone and who is making the other people work and getting things done through the other people. Here actually, he decides what is to be done in the organization, and he decides when it is to be done, and he decides who is to be done and for whom it is to be done. So manager is having a very important role in the organization, and management is an activity done by the person in the organization, that is the manager, and the role of a manager is very complex and it is tough also. He is making other people work and he is making others to achieve the organizational goals. Here, the concept of management means management is actually making other people work and guiding them, directing them towards achieving the organization goals. And let me discuss about the functions of management also. Management actually deals with the planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. So planning means everything should be go through a plan. If we are not having a plan, we cannot go forward. So here we are discussing about the importance of planning. Planning is a very important function or a primary function when we are discussing about a company. So plan illande namukku munnottu povanayittu sadhikkilla ennulladana. If we are having a clear cut plan, then activities can be directed towards the achieving that goal through a definite plan. And coming to the next function, that is organizing. Organizing means we are organizing the activities, we are organizing the people, we are organizing the resources and everything. Based on that, we can achieve that organizational goals. And then next is the very important activity is staffing. Staffing means to achieve that organizational goals and to perform that activities or perform the duties and responsibilities, we are appointing the right person in the organization. So the activities can be accomplished only through the right person in the organization. Even if they are talented, they should be positioned in the right place in order to make it a success. So സ്റ്റാഫിംഗ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മൾ ആ കറക്റ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള പ്ലേസിൽ ഡെസിഗ്നേഷൻസിൽ കറക്റ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള വ്യക്തികളെ അപ്പോയിന്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് അവരുടെ ആക്ടിവിറ്റീസ് ആൻഡ് ഡ്യൂട്ടീസ് പെർഫോം ചെയ്യിപ്പിക്കുന്നതാണ് സ്റ്റാഫിംഗ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ദെൻ ഡയറക്റ്റിംഗ്, ദിസ് ഈസ് ഓൾസോ വെരി ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് ഫംഗ്ഷൻ ബിക്കോസ് പ്രോപ്പർ ഡയറക്ഷൻ ഇല്ലാതെ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഗൈഡൻസ് ഇല്ലാതെ വ്യക്തികൾക്ക് മുന്നോട്ട് പോകാനായിട്ട് സാധിക്കില്ല എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. If they are channelized in a proper way towards achieving that organizational goals or objectives, then we can perform the activities in a better way. Okay, then now it is controlling. Controlling means everything should be controlled in a proper manner. We have planned everything. നമ്മൾ പ്ലാൻസ് സെറ്റ് ചെയ്തു, പക്ഷേ അത് കറക്റ്റായിട്ടാണോ പെർഫോം ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നത് എന്ന് മെഷർ ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരു പ്ലേസ് ആണ് ഈ കൺട്രോളിംഗ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. We have decided or we have set some plans. As per that plans, we have given direction to people and make them work. ആ പെർഫോമൻസ് ഓഫ് ആക്ടിവിറ്റീസ് കഴിഞ്ഞതിന് ശേഷം ആക്ടിവിറ്റീസ് കറക്റ്റായിട്ടാണോ നടന്നിരിക്കുന്നത്, ഡ്യൂട്ടീസ് ആൻഡ് റെസ്പോൺസിബിലിറ്റീസ് കറക്റ്റായിട്ടാണോ നടന്നിരിക്കുന്നത് എന്ന് അറിയുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടി we are measuring those performances. ആ പെർഫോമൻസ് മെഷർ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ is there any deviation from those plans to the actual performances ഉണ്ടോ എന്ന് നമ്മൾ ചെക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരു സ്റ്റേജ് ആണ് ഈ കൺട്രോളിംഗ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. അതായത് ആക്ച്വലി we had set a plan, നമുക്കൊരു പ്ലാൻ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു, പക്ഷേ പെർഫോമൻസ് കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ ആ പ്ലാനിൽ നിന്ന് എന്തെങ്കിലും ഡീവിയേഷൻസ് സംഭവിച്ചോ എന്ന് നമ്മൾ ചെക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന സ്റ്റേജ് ആണ് ഈ കൺട്രോളിംഗ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ഈസ് ദർ എനി ഡീവിയേഷൻസ് ഫ്രം ദ പ്ലാൻ വിച്ച് വി ഹാവ് മെയ്ഡ്, ദെൻ വി വിൽ ടേക്ക് പ്രോപ്പർ മെഷേഴ്സ് ടു കറക്റ്റ് ഇറ്റ്. Okay, there arises the importance of controlling. So we are controlling the activities and is there any deviations happened, നമ്മൾ അതിന് പ്രോപ്പർ ആയിട്ടുള്ള മെഷേഴ്സ് എടുത്തിട്ട് വീണ്ടും അത് പെർഫോം ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് ഉള്ള ഡയറക്ഷൻ സ്റ്റാഫിന് കൊടുക്കുന്നു. ഓക്കെ, that's about functions: planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. Now we are moving on to the next topic, that is skills needed by a manager. So as I informed in the before that നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നത് പോലെ skills needed by a manager is very important. Anyone can sit in the chair of a manager, but it is not about the chair, it is about the person who sits in the chair. That is important. ആ ഇരിക്കുന്ന വ്യക്തി എങ്ങനെ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നു എന്നുള്ളതിലാണ് ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ്. സോ മാനേജർ എന്നൊരു ഡെസിഗ്നേഷനിൽ ഇരിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ ഒരു വ്യക്തിക്ക് ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കേണ്ട പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട ചില സ്കിൽസ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ആ വ്യക്തിക്ക് ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കേണ്ട ചില കേപ്പബിലിറ്റീസിനെ കുറിച്ചിട്ടാണ് നമ്മളിവിടെ സംസാരിക്കുന്നത്. ദാറ്റ് they are, he should have first and foremost important skill needed by a manager is communication skill. He should be able to communicate strongly to the people who are working in the organization. If he is feeling very shy to speak with people and if he is having a kind of fear to speak with people and if he is not in a position to give orders to the people, then he can never be a manager in the organization. So he should have strong communication skill, whether it be a language skill or something, or whether it be the orders which he are giving, whatever it is, he should be having the strong communication skill to speak with people. Then he should have the problem solving skill. ഒരു വ്യക്തിക്ക് ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കേണ്ട ഏറ്റവും പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട ഒരു ക്വാളിറ്റിയാണ് പ്രോബ്ലം സോൾവിംഗ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. വെൻ ദർ ഇസ് എ പ്രോബ്ലം ഇൻ ദ ഓർഗനൈസേഷൻ, വെൻ ദർ ഇസ് എൻ ഒപ്പീനിയൻ ഡിസ്പാരിറ്റി ബിറ്റ്വീൻ പീപ്പിൾ, രണ്ടുപേര് വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന സമയത്ത് ദേ ആർ ഫ്രം ഡിഫറെന്റ് ലൊക്കാലിറ്റി, ദേ ആർ ഫ്രം ഡിഫറെന്റ് ബാക്ക്ഗ്രൗണ്ട്സ് ആൻഡ് ദേ ആർ ഹാവിംഗ് ഡിഫറെന്റ് കൈൻഡ് ഓഫ് ഒപ്പീനിയൻസ്, ടേസ്റ്റ് ആൻഡ് പ്രിഫറൻസസ്, എവറിത്തിങ് വിൽ ബി ഡിഫറെന്റ്. ഒരു ഓർഗനൈസേഷനിൽ പല തരത്തിലുള്ള വ്യക്തികളായിരിക്കും ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കുക. അവരെല്ലാവരും പല ബാക്ക്ഗ്രൗണ്ടിൽ നിന്ന് വരുന്നവരാണ്. എല്ലാവരുടെയും ഒപ്പീനിയൻസ് ഡിഫറെന്റ് ആണ്, എല്ലാവരുടെയും ആറ്റിറ്റ്യൂഡ് ഡിഫറെന്റ് ആണ്, എല്ലാവരും ഒരേ തരത്തിലുള്ള സാഹചര്യങ്ങളിൽ നിന്ന് വരുന്നവരല്ല. അത്രയും പേരെ ഒരുമിച്ച് കൊണ്ടുപോകാന്ന് പറയുന്നത് സച്ച് എ ബിഗ് ടാസ്ക്. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു മാനേജർക്ക് ഹീ ഷുഡ് ഹാവ് ദ പ്രോബ്ലം സോൾവിങ് സ്കിൽ. എന്ത് പ്രശ്നം വന്നാലും അതിൽ പോയി ഇറങ്ങി നിന്ന് അത് ഡീൽ ചെയ്ത് സോൾവ് ചെയ്ത് കൊടുക്കാനുള്ള ഒരു കപ്പാസിറ്റി എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഈ പറഞ്ഞ മാനേജർക്ക് ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കേണ്ടത് വളരെയധികം അത്യാവശ്യമാണ്. ഓക്കെ, then coming to the next, coordination skill. he should have the capacity to coordinate everyone in the organization. Otherwise, he cannot make people to achieve that organizational goals. Okay, ഒരുപാട് പേരുണ്ട്, അവരുടെ എല്ലാവരുടെയും ആക്ടിവിറ്റീസ്, അവരുടെ എല്ലാവരുടെയും ടാസ്ക്, ഡ്യൂട്ടീസ് ആൻഡ് റെസ്പോൺസിബിലിറ്റീസ്, ഇതിനെല്ലാം ഒരുമിച്ച് കൊണ്ടുവന്ന് ഗോളിലേക്ക് എത്തിക്കാനായിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു കപ്പാസിറ്റി എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഈ പറഞ്ഞ മാനേജർക്ക് ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കണം. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് വെൻ കമ്മിങ് ടു കോർഡിനേഷൻ. Then decision making skill. This is also a very important topic when we are dealing with, or when we are speaking about the skills needed by a manager. Okay, when there is a problem in the organization, or when there is a situation that is very emergency, we need to take a decision immediately, then the person should have that decision making skill to suggest what is to be done in that particular situation. To overcome that situation, to overcome that emergency, he should know what to do in the organization. So he is the person who is giving direction to others. So avade ettavum pradhanappetta oru karyana decision making ennullathu. Nammada subordinates vannu choikkana, sir ingane oru situation undu, njangal endu cheyanam ennu choikkumbol the person should know what to do in the organization. So he is giving the proper suggestions and guidance to people who are in the organization, and to overcome that situation, he is deciding, or he is making a decision and giving proper suggestion to people. And coming to the other skill needed by the people, or other skill needed by the manager, that is discipline. The person, if he is very lazy, or he is coming always late in the organization, then how can we say that he is such a good manager? Okay, first of all, he should be very disciplined person. He should keep the time, and he should keep the targets, and he should be very informed about everything happening in the organization, and should be very updated. If he is disciplined, then we can say that look at him, he's very disciplined in the organization, and he is the person who is actually a role model to everyone in the organization. If he is not keeping the responsibilities of, he is not keeping the promises, and if he is not keeping the timing, then how we can say that he is a good manager? So the very important quality or skill needed by the manager is discipline. Then coming to the next thing is leadership. So when we are speaking about leadership, manager is actually a leader too. Manager should have the quality to lead everyone. Leader is not the person who is coming in front of everyone. Leader is the person who is standing with the people who are in the organization. He should be there in every situation, and he should be there to solve every problems, and he should be there to deal with people in every emergencies. Like the person who is leading them, not by standing in front. He is the person leading the people by coordinating everyone's effort, and along with that, he should ensure that people are very comfortable in their working environment, and they are working with their utmost and happiness also. So coming to the next quality needed by a manager is he is very active. If a person is sitting very lazy and he is working in a passive environment, we cannot say that he is a manager. If he is a manager, he should be very active, and he should actively ensure his participation in every activities in the organization. And also he should ensure that everyone in the organization are working with utmost, they are contributing their maximum participation in the organization. So coming to the next quality needed by a manager is empathy. Empathy എന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ that we are looking from the part of the other person. Okay, what is his problem, and what is his personal needs, and if he is happy with the present working environment or not, and what is the pressure he is facing. Everything should be known by the manager. Empathy means we are looking from the other person's perspective. Okay, so he should be very empathetic when we are seeing from the point of view of the other person or the subordinate in the organization. And the next quality needed by a manager is adaptability. If the situation may be tough or the situation may be very cool, whatever may be the things happening in the organization, he should have the quality to adapt, or he should have that skill to adapt the situation and make decisions properly. Okay, then coming to the next quality or skill needed by a manager is mentoring. Mentoring means we are actually working like a mentor or a person who guides everyone. And if someone is coming with an issue or someone is in need of help, he should have that capacity to mentor or give proper guidance to others. And the next important quality needed by a manager is the capacity to plan. If someone is saying that we can decide whatever comes in future, we cannot deal with that situation when it comes. Actually, we need to plan before the happening of the situation. So future is ours, so we need to decide the things before it happens. It is actually a very important function of a manager or management function, that is, we need to plan before. Planning is very important. And it is very important, the person need to know how to negotiate in the situation. That is also a very important function of a manager. He should know how to negotiate in the situation. So these are all the skills needed by a manager in the organization to work with. Let me discuss the points again. The first one is communication skill, and the other one is problem solving skill. Next is he should coordinate the people, and he should have the decision making skill in the organization, and he should be very disciplined in the organization, and he should lead people who are in the organization, and should be very active to participate in all the activities, and he should have that empathy in mind. Then he should have that adaptability to deal with all the situations, and he should be such a good mentor in that organization, and he should plan everything properly before it happens, and he should have that negotiation skill to negotiate with people and situation. Dear students, we are coming to the end of this video, and next topics will be discussed in the coming parts. Thank you so much, and thank you for watching.